can see behind me, it is the holiday season, and you know what that means? It's time to buy gifts for our friends, our families, and our loved ones. If they are sports card collectors and you do not know sports cards, that might be pretty tough. There's a bunch of lists out there that detail the top 10 things to buy for sport card collectors for Christmas, or you have to buy these 5 things for the sport card collector in your life. But we know that no one sport card collector is the same. So how can we change our mindset and find something that the sports card collector in our life is really going to appreciate, value, and enjoy during this holiday season? Well, if you stick around, I got the answer for you. What's up, everyone? Cardi-C here, and welcome back to the channel. If it's your first time here, thank you for stopping by. If you enjoyed today's content, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for future videos. Now, in order to build the perfect shopping list for the sports card collector in your life, we're going to take a look at 4 different types of collectors. So what you want to do is you want to think about who you're looking to buy a gift for and see if you can diagnose which of these categories they fall into. The 4 categories are the collecting purist, the one who's always grading, the salesman or saleswoman, and the burgeoning data analyst. Each one of these types of collectors has a different focus in the hobby, and what we buy them for the holidays should align to their focus. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. But because we're all sports fans, there's going to be a couple things that all types of collectors would love and have in common. So we leave that until the end. You're not going to want to miss it. Starting off with our first type of collector, the collecting purist. This is a collector who you might see around a card show with a piece of pen and paper. They got their checklist manually written out. They might be flipping through singles and vintage boxes, marking them off one by one. This is a person who has watched Ken Burns' baseball documentary at least 5 times, and they really love collecting and building sets and connecting with the history of the game. So for this person, we're looking for something to help them organize their collection, display their collection, and keep it safe. So the first couple things I have up on the screen here now are from Ultra Pro. None of these posts are sponsored videos or affiliate links. I just really enjoy Ultra Pro's supplies. So you have some penny sleeves and some top loaders. They're really cheap. You can buy a pack of penny sleeves for $1 and then a pack of 25 top loaders for $2.49. You also have display stands, and if you have never seen it before, they look like this. They come in 2 pieces. Ultra Pro sells them 5 for $2, I believe. And all you do is pop them on a table, and then you can take a card and display it like that. What I like about these stands is that you can adjust it forward or backwards so that you can get the optimal angle to display your card and make sure that that refractor finish shines its brightest. So if you're not displaying cards, you gotta store them. You gotta keep them safe. And you can do that with binders or boxes. And I didn't put binders on here, but there's plenty on Ultra Pro. I did want to touch on more premium options for storing your sports cards. And there's really 2 companies out in the marketplace today that offer those premium offerings. And that is Firebox Cases and Pastime Marketplaces. So on the Firebox side of things, if you want that ultra premium option, you have the Firebox Graded Pro and the Firebox Raw Pro. Now these storage cases are super heavy duty If you need to store graded cards, high-end cards in your collection, you don't want to keep it in a shoebox. You don't want to keep it in a regular cardboard 3-row shoebox. You want to keep it in something a little bit safer. This is for that mid-range card where you're not quite ready to go to the bank and get a safety deposit box, but you don't want it under your bed either. So I personally have the Firebox Graded Pro. My wife bought it for me for my birthday. Absolutely love it. It's easy to transport. The handle makes it super convenient, and it fits all my graded cards with plenty of room. Now, I would be remiss if I didn't also mention Pastime Marketplace. I know that they have similar offerings. I'm not as familiar with them, but I've included a link in the description below if you wanted to sort of price check and do some additional research. Our second type of collector is the one who is always grading. And this is a person that is scouring the modern boxes at card shows. They're buying bulk lots on eBay, and they're poring over them. They're looking for the slightest imperfections in the pursuit of trying to get that elusive, ever elusive gem mint grade.
Grades? Grades? I got no damn grade.
Now, these graders go through supplies very, very quickly. So in order to make sure that they have all the tools and the equipment that they need to keep sending off those bulk submissions, we want to pick up some of those supplies for them for the holidays. So the first item I'm recommending is card savers. On Ultra Pro's website, you can get a pack of 200 for around $23. The prices come down significantly. If you aren't familiar with Ultra Pro, I know I've mentioned them a couple times now, but they're sort of the leading supply manufacturer in the hobby. There are alternatives available on Amazon if you're a Prime member and you're trying to keep all your shopping on one platform. I would look for card saver 1s and 2s. Those are the things you want to look for. Now, the next item I'm recommending is a jeweler's loop. And the one I'm recommending is the Belomo 10X triplet. So this is what it looks like. This is the actual one that I'll link to in the description below. But you get 10x magnification here. It's a little small, but the clarity and the magnification that you can get through this blows the doors off of any of like the handheld magnifying glasses you can get. I will throw up a disclaimer and just say that like if you have bigger fingers and you can't really fit your finger through here, or maybe you're older and you have a shakier hand, there might be better options out there for you. But a jeweler's loop, a magnifying glass, anything that you can tool-wise to make their lives easier when they're going over and they're looking at all the little edges and corners, it'll go a really long way for them. And then finally, the graders in our lives are probably submitting to PSA. And luckily, PSA has a Collectors Club membership. The PSA Collectors Club has 3 different membership tiers: silver, gold, and platinum. Unfortunately, at the time I'm putting this video out, gold and platinum are sold out, but you can still get the silver membership for the collector in your life, which gives them access to special pricing on PSA submissions. Now, our third type of collector is the salesman or saleswoman in your life. This is the card collector who sets up at their local card shows. They're wheeling and dealing. They might be buying cases from their local hobby shop. They might be buying wax and ripping and trying to flip it. And these are the collectors that need lots of supplies to send their cards out to their customers. So the most important thing to this type of collector is a bubble mailer. Now, I would recommend just the vanilla, the regular styled ones. This is 4 by 7 inches. You can fit probably 3 to 5 regular cards in here with some extra space, no problem. And you can fit 1, maybe 2 graded cards in there. but you can buy them very cheaply online. The one that I've linked to in the description down below, you can get 48 of these for $8. And they're great for single card transactions. If you're looking to get something a little bit bigger, you're going to want to graduate up to poly mailers. And these poly mailers are a lot more spacious. If you were doing a stack sale and you put, I don't know, 10 to 15 cards in here, you would have no trouble putting it into a poly mailer, but it would not fit into a bubble mailer. So if the sports card collector is wheeling and dealing and they're selling all this stuff, you're going to want to get them either some bubble mailers or some poly mailers. Now, next up is a gift that you can give to this type of collector that is totally free of charge, and they are cardboard inserts. Now, all a cardboard insert is a piece of cardboard that got cut out. So what you can do is you can find a baseball card in your house or find the dimensions of one online and just measure out the typical size of a standard baseball card or sport card. Then what you can do is draw an outline on the box, cut it out, and then just repeat the process. Having 50 to 100 of these on hand to anyone that's selling sports cards is super, super, super helpful. It'll save you a bunch of time, or save them a bunch of time in the long run, because what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to take a piece of cardboard, put it on the back of your sports card, put another one on the front, put a little piece of painter's tape in here to secure it before you put it into your bubble mailer. This way, the cardboard is protecting the integrity of the card, and the card's not going to bend along the way. So if you're balling on a budget and you're trying to get something into a collector's hands that they're really going to enjoy, cut out 50 to 100 of these, and they're going to be your best friend. Now, the final item is something that's really for people that are setting up at their local card shows to sell medium to higher end cards, and that is a shadow box or a display case. Now, a display case is just a big rectangular frame. It's got a bottom, it's probably got 2 to 4 inches of space, and then it has a glass cover on the top. What a shadow box and what a display case does is it allows people who are selling cards at shows to put higher end cards out there and have some security and some sense of safety that someone's not going to come along and grab these high dollar items off of their table when they aren't looking. So the one that I've linked to is just an Amazon item, but you can also find it at your local craft store, maybe Michael's. I'm sure Hobby Lobby has something like this. But it is a must have if you're going to be selling, or this person is going to be selling, medium to higher end cards in the future. The hobby has seen a surge in analytics-based tools. We're no longer bound to the likes of Terapeak to go through and do our research on what sports card is going to be the next big thing. And if they don't already have a membership, the most useful tool, the most useful gift that you can give them this holiday season would be a subscription to Card Ladder. Now, Card Ladder has curated pricing data. They offer a bulk discount for a full year-long membership. You can gift it to someone for $150. They can track their collection. They can do pricing research. They can look at recently sold data. I actually released a video not too long ago with the reasons that I'm sold on Card Ladder. I'll link to that somewhere in the video. If you're interested, go check that out and use the link in the description below to sign up. The other item, which is a little bit off the beaten path, But this gift would be someone who's interested in data science, but they don't really have a background in it. They might not have taken any data science courses in school, but look into getting them a course on a website called Udemy. Udemy offers business and data analytics courses in the $80 to $120 range, and the quality is grade A. If you're looking to do a little bit of self-study, or you're looking to give someone the gift of self-study, Udemy is definitely the spot. And if you're looking for specific courses for someone, let me know in the comments below, or DM me on Instagram, and I can let you know which ones I've been through and which ones were especially impactful. Now I know at the outset we said every collector is different, but there are a couple things that all collectors love and enjoy. Now, what do I mean about wax? Wax is sealed boxes that have packs of cards in them. Now, it might seem very straightforward on the outset, but wax and sealed product can be very confusing. The manufacturers are releasing tons of different product each year, and not all product is created equal. So to make sure that you're getting a box of product that your friend, your family, your colleague, your loved one is really going to enjoy, I've listed out some of the sets that I think have been more impactful over the last, 5 years or so. For baseball, some products to consider are 2014 Topps Update, 2018 Topps Update, 2018 Topps Series 1, 2018 Bowman Draft, 2018 Topps Heritage High Number, 2019 Topps Series 2, 2019 Topps Chrome, 2019 Bowman, 2020 Topps Series 1, and 2020 Topps Chrome. For basketball, anything Prism, Select, or Optic, those are all made by Panini from 2017 to 2020, are great selections. You're going to want to be careful though, because the basketball card market has exploded the last year or so. So if you're looking to buy a sealed hobby box, get ready to shell out some serious coin. The other item I threw on here for basketball was 2014-15 Panini Excalibur. You can actually get those boxes at pretty decent prices, and this was the first year that Panini released an exclusive insert called Kaboom, and it gives the collector in your life an opportunity to chase pretty big cards at not a super high price. And then for hockey, similar to basketball, you can't go wrong with SP Authentic. Any SP Authentic from 2016 to 2020 is going to be great. Upper Deck also releases their flagship product. They come out with Upper Deck Hockey Series 1 and Series 2. And some of the years that you're going to want to look for are the 2015 to 16 Series 1. That has Connor McDavid, Panarin, Dylan Larkin, and Connor Hellebuck in there. 2016-17 Series 1 has Austin Matthews in there. 2016-17 Series 2 has Patrick Laine, Mitch Marner. 2017-18 Series 1 has Nico Hischier and Brock Besser. I don't really know how to pronounce his name. 2018-19 Series 1, Rasmus Dahlin, Miro Heiskanen, and Elias Pettersson. 2019-20 Series 2, you got Makar, Kaapo Kakko, Kirby Dach, and Nikita Gusev. So unfortunately, I didn't put football on here because I'm not as fluent with the football offerings as I am with baseball, basketball, and hockey. But the words you want to look for, the brands you want to look for, are Prism, Optic, and Contenders. Now, if you're looking for specific products, maybe talk to someone at your local hobby shop, or shoot me a note in the comments below, and we can try and put you into contact with the right person. So that you got wax. Wax is always a great option. but something that'll show the collector in your life that you're really thinking of them and you're putting time and effort into buying them a holiday present would be a single, and that's just a single card. Now, this one's a gamble because you need to know what players, what sport the person you're buying this gift for collects. So for me, I collect Nomar Garcia-Parra, Cale Makar, and a lot of the stars in the game today. But I wouldn't really like or enjoy a Barry Bonds card or a Sammy Sosa card, just because that's not what I'm choosing to add to my personal collection. So some of the things that you can do to get ready for your adventurous purchase is plant some seeds along the way. Ask the person that you're looking to buy a gift for who they collect, what's on your eBay watch list. I don't want anyone to go snooping in phones, but you can bring it casually up in conversation and do a little bit of research before you go and pull the trigger on a big card. After you find a player or find a team, you can let me know in the comments below. You can go to a hobby shop. You can talk to other people that know sports cards, but it's never a bad idea to focus on rookie cards, serial numbered cards, or parallel cards of that player or a player on that team. And just be forewarned, if you're going to buy a graded card, it's going to be a little bit more expensive than if you were to buy the card ungraded. Now, another thing that brings all of these types of collectors in the hobby together is the National. And unfortunately, because of the pandemic, they had to cancel the National this year, but the National is currently still on for 2020, and you can get the collector in your life super VIP tickets to the National for $199. Now, the super VIP package will get you a bunch of stuff, but the important thing for attendees of the convention is that they get an admissions ticket for all of the days of the convention. They get early access, so they can go into the show up to a half hour before the doors officially open to the public, and they get access to a lounge. And this lounge is just a place that you can sort of go and kick back a little bit, because there's going to be a lot of walking, a lot of exercise, and sometimes you just need to kick back and look at the cards that you've picked up along the way. So if the collector in your life was planning to attend the 2021 National in Chicago, getting them tickets, the super VIP ticket is sort of creme de la creme. It's the best option you can get. I would highly recommend that, along with hotels and flight information, but you might want to check in with them on that before you get it for them. And if all else fails, gift cards are never a bad option.
Thank you for bringing this to our attention. So I'd like to reward you for that. That's good for $5 at Dunkin' Donuts. Any Dunkin' Donuts.
Stick to eBay and PayPal, but you could also get them gift cards for online sports card retailers like Steel City Collectibles, DA Card World, and Blowout Cards. You could also get them gift cards to their local hobby shop if their hobby shop offers gift cards, or if they participate in online breaks, maybe reach out to the breaker that offers those breaks and see if you can buy them some break credit for their holiday. Now, this holiday season is going to be very different than holidays of the past. We need to do our best to keep our friends, our families, and our loved ones safe, but that doesn't mean that we can't show them that we care for them through very thoughtful gifts. And I hope that our conversation today, the guide today, helped you identify a couple things that are really going to make the collector in your life happy and distract them a little bit from the craziness that we have going on in this world. If you need any help identifying a supply, a single, some wax to buy the collector in your life, let me know in the comments below. Shoot me a direct message on Instagram. I am always willing and happy to help you guys out. But that's all I have for you guys today. I'm Cardi-C. I'll catch you guys later.